Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my memory spread for the week of October 3rd through the 9th. And for this week, I'm going to be using the Fangs kit from Caress Press, which is a beautiful vampire themed kit. And I'm super excited about that. Growing up, I was a huge Twilight nerd, and then I got into Vampire Diaries, so I'm a sucker for a good vampire kit, and I love the colors of this one, so super excited about that. So that is the full kit format. The freebie that came with the kit is this extra full box. Of course, I picked up the Fashion Girls, and then I picked up the 15mm washi. Now, for foil, I'm pulling in foil from Planner Choco. This is her bat-themed collection, and everything you see is in red foil. So I got the date dots, the hole protectors. We have an extra sheet of the frames or four corner full boxes, and then I got the bundle, which includes a sheet of 8 full box overlays. We have the headers and washi, and then 2 sheets of bushi. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited to see this spread laid down. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started putting down the base of the spread, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have lots to talk about this week, and as always, we've got to start by talking about the TV shows, and there was a lot this week, so buckle up. So, firstly, I started my Yellowstone rewatch. Season 5 comes out, I want to say like the first week of November, if I'm not mistaken. So, I decided to start rewatching Yellowstone so it's like fresh in my mind for the new season, which I'm really excited about. I love Yellowstone. And I feel like it doesn't get I don't see like a ton of people actually watching it, so I feel like it's a very underrated show. So if you haven't watched Yellowstone, I highly recommend it. But yeah, I made it through season 1 this week and got into season 2, which thankfully Yellowstone has really short seasons. I think the first season, or maybe all the seasons, are like 10 episodes long, so they're like a breeze to get through. So I'll finish that with plenty of time for the new season, but yeah. Anyways, so the first show I watched this week was The Handmaid's Tale, which this week's episode was disappointing because of the ending. We got to see June get recaptured, which was just a huge disappointment, of course, and I'm very annoyed with that. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the next episode. I'm also, first off, I had never read the Handmaid's Tale books. I don't know why, I just never read it before watching the show, so I don't know if this is in the books or not, but I think it's becoming very clear to me that Serena is the Wheelers' handmaids, and she's like so blinded by her ego that she has no idea what is happening, and I cannot wait to see how that storyline plays out. So that's going to be interesting. The next show we watched was She-Hulk, which we finally got the man, the myth, the legend, Daredevil on the show. He has been the cameo that I've been waiting for since the start of She-Hulk, because we all knew it was coming. If you watched Daredevil, you knew that this was coming. So I'm really, really excited about that. I know the Daredevil, like a lot of people did not watch Daredevil when it was on Netflix. But now it's very important you guys watch that show because he's now officially part of the MCU. I think pretty much everyone that was a part of like the Netflix Marvel shows is getting moved into the MCU. Like I'm pretty sure there's rumors that Punisher is coming, maybe Jessica Jones. So if you guys haven't watched all those Netflix shows, they're now on Disney Plus, and I highly recommend it, especially Daredevil. Daredevil is the best. I'm telling you, it's very dark and very different because it was on Netflix, but it is so good. So, highly recommend you guys watch that here soon because we're going to be seeing a lot of Daredevil because, of course, we're getting a new show and I'm sure he's going to be making plenty of more cameos. So, yeah. really excited about him showing up in She-Hulk. That was very satisfying to my soul. Also this week we got the premiere of Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy. So I loved Station 19. I really, really like Station 19. So I was very satisfied with the premiere. So yeah, not much to say about that. But Grey's Anatomy, let me know how you guys feel about Grey's Anatomy, because at this point I'm like kind of over it. I know that it's been confirmed that Ellen Pompeo, that plays Meredith, is like taking a step back this season and is only going to be in like 8 episodes. So it's kind of clear to me that at this point they're trying to like test out the waters as far as like how people react with her taking a step back from the show. And of course we have like this new group of interns that showed up this season, and it's pretty clear that they're going to be like the new main characters, and like the people that we know and love are not going to play as big of a role this season, and I'm really annoyed about it. I don't know, I feel like if there's no Meredith Grey, there's no Grey's Anatomy, and I feel like they just need to like wrap it up at this point. Like Grey's Anatomy has been on, this is the 18th season, I think, maybe 19th, no, I'm pretty sure it's 18th, and I've loved it over these years, but like season 17, like the COVID season, was really hard to get through, and I feel like this one is going to be the same. Like I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know, I feel like I'm not gonna be happy about it. I feel like I said, I feel like they just need to start wrapping up the show. I'm gonna be sad when it's gone, but I'm gonna be even more sad if they continue the show without Meredith Grey, and I probably won't watch it at that point. So yeah. Anyways, we also got the next episode of The Walking Dead, which was interesting. So we got, like, we've had Walking Dead for the last 12 years. This is season 11, it's the final season, and they wait until the very last few episodes to have the walkers suddenly be able to climb walls and stairs and open doors and all this weird stuff that up until this point they have never been able to do. And I just think it's like, I think it's great that they've, you know, evolved the walkers to do this. I just feel like it would have been, like, I wish they would have done it sooner, because now we only have like a few episodes left and it's just now happening. So yeah, that's the only thing I have to say about that. And then next, of course, House of the Dragon, which this episode has like 100% ratings on like IMDb. Like it's a very, very highly rated episode, and I can see why. Like it was really, really good. I have a lot of thoughts. Firstly, I don't know about you guys, but Viserys this season or this episode, like it grossed me out watching him. They did a really good job with his special effects, but it was hard to watch. Not only the way that he looked, but like the sounds he was making when he was breathing, it grossed me out. I was not a fan whatsoever. My favorite scene from the entire show was probably the scene of Viserys coming in to sit on the Iron Throne to basically like come to Rhaenyra's defense and name Lucerys, right? Or was it just Jacaerys? No, it was Lucerys as the heir to Driftmark, and that scene was just so heartwarming, and it was just so like gut-wrenching seeing him walk up to the Iron Throne, and then Daemon came to help him, and it was just a beautiful moment, and you can tell that Daemon just felt so awful for him, and it was just like really satisfying to me. And then another scene that just like really, oh, the foreshadowing. I'm just so excited. There was a scene after the kids got into their little fight, their little tussle, where Damon steps in between Rhaenyra's kids and Aemond, and he gives, like, he's just staring down Aemond, sizing him up, and, like, the foreshadowing, you guys. Like, you are not ready for this. Like, I cannot wait to see Daemon and Aemond go at it. Like, it is going to be so, so good. They have one of the most epic battles in the books. I'm not going to spoil it because it's like so good. Like, you guys are not ready for it. But yeah, they have one of the most epic battles in the book. Like, I'm so excited about it. But yeah. Anyways, that is it for my thoughts on the TV shows for this week. So let's get on to talking about the day by day. So Monday was what day was this? I don't even know. The 3rd. Okay. So Monday we started off by doing my voiceover for my plan with me before heading into class, and I uploaded the plan with me, of course. And then while I was in class, I had to edit some of my photography photos, and then I headed to the post office and pretty much spent my entire evening just binge watching YouTube, of course. On Tuesday, I did not go to class. I had to wake up early and I have to be in my apartment because pest control was coming by. They come by the first Tuesday of every month, and Winnie and Figaro have to be locked up when they come, so I don't, like, I could go to class and just leave them locked up, but I knew that they would destroy my bedroom if I kept them locked up while I was in class waiting for pest control. So I always just skip class the day that pest control comes so that I can be here and immediately, like, let Winnie and Ficky out as soon as they leave. So yeah. Anyways, and then I did have a cleaning day after they left, so I did everything. I cleaned out the fridge, I did dishes, I vacuumed, I cleaned the bathroom, the living room, just everything. It was like a very, very heavy cleaning day. And then I did work on some homework in the evening, and I managed to lay down the base of this spread because I always like to lay down my bases early, especially this week because I was going out of town again. So yeah. Anyways, Wednesday I did not have class. I feel like this is the 3rd Wednesday in a row that class has been canceled. I'm not complaining, but yeah. So I did sleep in this day, and then I did mark it down that I picked up new releases from SPC. Obviously, I had to pick up the Advent calendar. Let me know if you guys picked it up. I am planning on doing an unboxing or an opening of that Advent whenever it arrives, so stay tuned for that. I'm hoping it'll arrive by the end of this week, so I'll be able to get that video up either Friday or Saturday. We shall see. And then I pretty much watched a lot of TV this day. I did get Taco Bell for dinner because I was far too lazy to cook, and then I had a meal delivery. I have like a meal prep service that I purchase from usually about once a month, and I'll like stock up on meals and keep them in my freezer. But I have that delivery on Wednesday, and then I FaceTimed my sister for what feels like forever. We FaceTimed for well over an hour, which is very unlike us. And then I watched The Handmaid's Tale. So moving on to Thursday, I went to class, and then I had to organize some stickers. I cannot tell you guys, I have the biggest stack of like doodles and scripts that I have been hanging on to for months. Just waiting to like have the energy to put them all away, like decant them into, I use print pression A5 wide planners for my doodles and my scripts, and I've just been like so incredibly lazy when it comes to organizing those that they've just been like sitting on my desk for months and I have yet to put them away. So I managed to get through like a huge stack of those stickers on Thursday, but I still have a hefty stack to go, so yeah. Hopefully I'll get through those soon. But anyways, after that I went to my lab, and then I packed up and drove home because my sister was coming into town this weekend, so of course I had to come into town too. And then of course I watched the newest episode of She-Hulk after I got home. And because I always forget to do this, all of these scripts that you guys see in this video are all from Carly Plans. All of my scripts are always from her shop, so in case you guys are wondering. And then the doodles are either from Carly or SPC. So, and if you guys are new here, I am an affiliate for SPC, so you can use code Elisa10 to save if you so desire. And then I have a handful of character stickers throughout the spread. I just feel like I always forget to mention stickers, but I just wanted to point that out. In case you guys are wondering, I always have them linked in the description box down below, but I still get asked, so just wanted to point that out. But anyways, on Friday, I marked down that I was up early because my sister was in town, so I marked down that I was reunited with my sister. The little, like, two-girl character sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co., and I love that. It's so perfect to mark down when I'm with my sister. She left San Antonio like 5 o'clock in the morning, so she made it to Waco like 8 a.m. So I had to get up pretty early to be awake when she got here. And then we went to Chick-fil-A for breakfast. And then I ended up having to call the vet because if you guys, I don't know if I talked about this before, but Winnie has really bad car anxiety. She's the only dog I've ever had to have such severe car anxiety, and it's gotten to the point where like she's on the verge of causing like an accident with how bad her anxiety has gotten. Like it's gotten worse, not better, with the increasing amount of car rides that we take. So I had to call the vet and get a refill on her anxiety medication because I'm gonna have to start drugging her every single time we get into a car to drive home. So that's super fun. But yeah, I marked down that I picked up those meds, and then I also got my Black Panther tickets this day. So I'll be seeing Black Panther on the Saturday after it releases, so the 12th. I want to say November 12th, but I'm super excited about Black Panther, so I had to get those tickets before they potentially sold out for release weekend. And then we got Chipotle for dinner. So next up for Saturday, we got Dunkin' for breakfast. We got some donuts and some coffee. And then me, my sister, and my mother went on a shopping trip. We always go shopping when one of us is in town. So my mom has like serious like empty nest syndrome, and like she's bored out of her mind without me and my sister. So we pretty much always go shopping when we're in town because like that's the one thing like she misses doing with us. So yeah, we did that, and then we went to the grocery store to get a few things for me and my sister to take home with us, and then me and my sister went to get boba, and then I did a whole bunch of laundry this day. And then I finally got around to watching Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy this evening because I did not have time to do it on Friday or on Thursday, so that was fun. Now, last but not least, on Sunday, I drove back to my apartment early in the morning because I had quite a lot of homework to do and I have to start studying for an upcoming midterm, so I wanted to come home early. So I did that, and then I marked out that I put away my clothes, and then I had to take a nap. I was so exhausted for, I don't even know why. Like, I just did not get the best sleep the night before, so I was like, I need a power nap before I try to tackle filming or homework or anything like that. So that is what I did. And then after I woke up, that is when I started to pull stickers and film this plan with me. And then of course I ended my evening with The Walking Dead and House of the Dragon. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll have all the shops featured in this video linked in the description box down below, as well as any coupon codes I have for them or referral links or whatever the case may be. And please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!